Doctor Who is here. Well, almost. But we do have our first look at the 14th Doctor. This is David Tennant's first appearance as the 14th Doctor, following his regeneration from the 13th Doctor. It's basically his first adventure. It's super exciting. Just before the 60th anniversary specials start next weekend with the Starbase, we see the Doctor take the Tardis to Skaro. This short little scene is featured in Children Need 2023. So, what does it tell us? Spoiler warning, if you've not watched this scene and you want to do so, check it on BBC iPlayer and on YouTube, links down below. This is a full video review and as such, will contain spoilers. Greetings everyone, I'm Jack and welcome to Tardis Central. Let's waste none of your time. If you want to keep up to date on all the latest Doctor Who news, lore and more, then hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Tardis Central. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on the Doctor Who universe, including Twitter, X, Facebook or Threads. So jumping straight into this, where would a Doctor Who scene be without the Doctor himself? Crashing through the Kaled lab, the TARDIS destroys the Dalek prototype and plants herself in the wall. From the Doctor's perspective, he is said to have regenerated an hour ago. We think this is supposed to follow from the end of Liberation of the Daleks, in which the fast return switch dragged the TARDIS back to Skaro. Although, beyond that, the scene was very self-contained. David Tennant's performance is as energised as ever, a real breath of fresh air after 13 months off of the air. Convenient given 13th Doctor anyway. It's very reminiscent of his time as the 10th Doctor, but there's something ever so slightly different about it. He feels a lot more human, and much less filled with rage at his genocidal foes. His reaction to seeing a Dalek and his place in the history of the Daleks was amazingly entertaining. Interestingly, he named Genesis of the Daleks, the classic 1975 serial, and how his presence is breaking canon. But we all know Doctor Who and canon have never really been friends, let's be honest. Following the comic, the TARDIS still operates with the 13th Doctor's TARDIS interior. Unfortunately, the sets have since been dismantled. Although an image of a set is visible behind the Doctor, it still hides what the new TARDIS interior will look like when we eventually see it in the 60th anniversary. Just how they'll regenerate the TARDIS in the specials does remain to be seen, and it's something that a lot of us are excited to see because that new interior sounds oh so cool. We're once again introduced to the planet of Skaro. We've been here before and probably will go here again in the history of Doctor Who, let's be honest, it's nothing brand spanking new. Still, we've got human form Davros meeting a new employee. Here's a fun fact, the human Davros actor is Julian Bleach. He portrayed Davros in his more familiar half-Dalek form in 2008's Dalek episodes of The Stolen Earth and Journey's End, and then 2 episodes in 2015. If you can name those 2 episodes in the comment section below, I'll be impressed. No googling it, I'm serious. Also, if you listen carefully, you can hear a small voice cameo from another familiar Whoniverse villain. This is none other than the legendary Nidar, originally played by Peter Miles in Genesis of the Daleks. His line here is not one from Genesis of the Daleks, so it does appear to be lifted from the Big Finish audio I Davros, or a sound-alike impression from the likes of Nicholas Briggs. No matter what, it's a lovely addition to the episode, and longtime fans of Doctor Who will probably really appreciate this. Here we see Davros working on the first Dalek prototype model. It seems he's hired a new employee to work for him. Marwan Rizwan plays Mr. Castervillain, whose name fits the special scene if I have to say so. I think these two work well together. Honestly, this entire scene was a breath of fresh air and rather fun and friendly for the viewers of all ages. Or sure, it reached where the whole Dalek plunger weapon came from. It's a good starting point for the Daleks when you think about it like that, and kind of funny. Admittedly, I was expecting a bigger tie-in with Doctor Who's Liberation of the Daleks, this being the comic book series running in the official Doctor Who magazine. Sadly, there was no big connection beyond the reference we discussed earlier. Still, overall, it's a really good scene showcasing a Dalek prototype and Davros in the flesh. So, that was the Doctor Who Children in Need special for 2023. While a rather short scene, it does give us a good idea of who the 14th Doctor is. However, we'll need more time to see how David Tennant makes this new incarnation of the Doctor stand out from the 10th. While short and sweet, this did get a good laugh out of me, and was pleasant to watch. It gives us a good little glimpse into the 60th anniversary specials, which will be coming along next weekend with the Starbase. So there we go. As mentioned, Doctor Who will return on November 25th, 2023 with the Starbase, the first of 3 special episodes as the show's 60th anniversary headliner event. David Tennant returns as the 14th Doctor alongside Catherine Tate as Donna Noble, But Ncuti Gatwa's first episode as the 15th Doctor will air on Christmas Day. I need to update my script for this part. It's not the festive period, it's Christmas Day. And of course, Series 14 will debut in 2024 with Millie Gibson as his companion. Disney Plus is going to be a brand new exclusive home for new Doctor Who seasons outside of the UK and Ireland. But if you are in the US and want to watch classic Doctor Who, head over to nerdgasm.net, we've got you sorted on where you can watch it. Alright, we leave a question of you. What did you think of what we're nicknaming Destination Skaro as a special scene for Children in Need 2023? Love it, hate it, or not sure? Comment below and maybe we'll feature your comments in a video this coming week. If you want to keep up to date on all the latest Doctor Who news, lore and more, hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from a team here at Tardis Central. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on the Doctor Who universe. But for now, I've been Jack, thank you very much for watching and we will see you at this time next weekend, almost, with the Star Beast. See you soon.